Hello everybody, it is SQ. Yesterday I uploaded the video on YouTube of me speedrunning and getting first place with 2 minutes and 34 seconds. This will be the tutorial on how you should properly go about beating USA48 map on normal difficulty. If you don't know how to do this, you would go to speedrun.com, look up Territorial IO in the search bar, and you would find whichever map you want to speedrun. In this case, you'll be looking for the USA48 map, and from there you would just look and decide and see who or what you need to beat, what score, what time, and this is going to be me explaining how to get the your wanted time, the time you want to get, a good time on USA48. So as you can see, starting out, I don't be too aggressive. I was a little. That was my first mistake when I was learning how to do this. I was a little bit too aggressive, which I realized. But you need to attack the bots who are low on troops, and don't target the bots who are high on troops, because that will not result in a win. Another thing is in case you didn't see, I did spawn near the center of the map, like very close to the center, which is what you want to do if you're going to be going for a speed run on this map, since it's such a land-based map. There aren't many boating opportunities. I mean, there are a few, which you will need to be able to know where to boat to and where to boat from, which there are only 2 times you would ever want to boat on this map. But you do want to always start in the center. And as you can see, I am starting to get more aggressive, which is what you want to do. The more you go on, the more aggressive you want to be, and even in the later games you'll be so aggressive and you'll use so many troops, but we'll get to that. So right now I'm just going around seeing who's low on troops and hitting them as hard as I can. From Wisconsin, this is one of the boating opportunities I was talking about. Just then I just boated into Canada, that's the only time you should ever want to boat, or from the upper part of Michigan, sorry, not Wisconsin, from the upper part of Michigan into Canada, which I just did there too, which you would have seen. Those are the only 2 times you should ever be boating on this map. You should never ever be boating to anywhere else. As you can see, I'm about to raise up my or start spamming the troops out, just so I can get this over with as fast as possible, which this was sort of a slow run, but you get the gist of it. And that was just about it. All you gotta do is, the more you go on, the more aggressive you should be. And in the beginning, you don't want to be too aggressive when expanding, but once you're, outbased or out, with enough troops, you should be going as aggressive as possible. Have a nice day.